Thank you, Professor Shai. Before we invite the scholarship recipients to receive their certificates, let me tell you briefly about the procedure according to which the scholarship recipients are selected. An academic committee was appointed by the rector of Tel Aviv University. The committee was headed by the vice rector, Professor Dina Prialnik, and was composed of Professor Isaac Witz, the scientific advisor of Dan David Prize, and senior faculty members who are experts in the specific fields of the Dan David Prize for the given year. Scholastic excellence is always the major criterion for selection. Scholars are awarded to young researchers from Tel Aviv University and from other universities in Israel and abroad. This year we receive around 100 applications. The committee members work extremely hard to select the most worthy candidates. We will now begin with the awarding of scholarships. It has become a tradition that the Dan David Prize laureates award the scholarships in their respective fields. I will first call Professor Lloyd to award the scholarship to the young researcher for the pastime dimension in the field of classics, the modern legacy of ancient world. The scholarship recipients are Rachel Hassan, Department of Classics, Greece and Rome from Tel Aviv University. בבקשה. Eglon Heymans, Department of Archaeology and Near Eastern Cultures, Tel Aviv University. Oh, never mind. It's okay. Yoav Kenny, Department of Philosophy, the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. Yoav Meirav, Department of Philosophy, Tel Aviv University. Thank you, Professor Lloyd. Scholarship in this category have also been awarded to Tai Yum Kyum, Department of Government, Harvard University, USA, Johannes Witzke, Department of Classics, Stanford University from USA. We now proceed to award the scholarship for the present time dimension in the field of ideas, public intellectuals, and contemporary philosophers. I would like to ask Professor Ser and Mr. Wieseltier to please award the scholarship. Professor Ser will award the scholarship to Karma Ben Yochanan, School of History, Tel Aviv University. Oh, she came from the other side. Okay. Here we go. Rachel Kanz-Feder, School of History, Tel Aviv University. Thank you, Professor Ser. Mr. Wieseltier will award the scholarship to Boaz Miller, Edmond Safra Center for Ethics, Tel Aviv University. Tomer Shadmi, the Buchman Faculty of Law, Tel Aviv University. Thank you, Mr. Wieseltier. Scholarships in this category have also been awarded to Katerina Forster, Department of History and Policy, University of Cambridge, UK, Liav Orgad, School of Law, Hebrew University, and Natasha Whitley, Department of History, Columbia University, USA. I now request Professor Duflo and Professor Sommer to please award the scholarship to the young researcher for the future time dimension in the field of preventive medicine. Professor Duflo will award the scholarship to Dvora Frankenthal, Department of Public Health, Aviv University. Dana Gurevich, Department of Pathology, Tel Aviv University. Thank you, Professor Duflo. Professor Sommer will award the scholarship to Oren Rothman, Department of Biomedical Engineering, Tel Aviv University. Uri Ben David, Department of Genetics, the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. Thank you, Professor Sommer. Scholarship in this category have also been awarded to Jane Chang, Department of Nursing and Health System, University of Washington School of Nursing, USA, Humphrey Mazigo, Department of Disease Control and Environmental Health, Makerere University, Uganda, and Amy Summers, Department of International Health, Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health, USA. I now wish to kindly request Mr. Elon Heymans to address the audience on behalf of all the scholarship recipients. Elon?
Ochim, Yekarim, dear guests. I'm honored to have the opportunity to speak on behalf of the 20 recipients of the Dan David Scholarship and to say a few words on this podium as a sign of our appreciation and thankfulness. First of all, I want to thank Mrs. Gabriela David, Mr. Ariel David, and the other members of the board, Director Professor Aaron Shai, and the faculty members of Tel Aviv University. Last but certainly not least, I want to thank this year's laureates, whose donation, but more so, whose work and example stand at the basis of our own ability to pursue our different research projects. That we are privileged to have you as an example is something I feel in particular, being a student of the 2005 prize laureate, Professor of Archaeology Israel Finkelstein. The uniqueness of the Dan David Prize lies in the diversity of contributions it seeks out and promotes from year to year and from dimension to dimension. This year's scholarships are awarded to 20 PhD and postdoctoral students that work in different fields and deal with topics ranging from Roman law to stem cells and from political myth to the epistemology of the internet, each aspiring to make a contribution beyond the borders of their own field. Although I represent them all here, I can only speak more in depth for myself. My research focuses on the early development of money in the period between 1200 and 600 before the Common Era. The start of money has often been described with reference to coinage. Now, coins, an invention made on the edge of the Greek world in ancient Lydia during the end of the 7th century BCE, is certainly a type of money. But money is not necessarily always coinage. Although it might seem surprising to you, we know very little about money before coinage, what it looked like or how it was used. We don't really understand how its spread affected society, or the other way around, how changing society prompted the spread of money. In order to deal with these questions, I study both the southern Levant, the area we're in now, where money in the form of scrap silver appears to have been somewhat common, and the Greek world, where this idea would spread rapidly in order to become, in due time, one of the dominant characteristics of Western culture. Money is surely an aspect of our ancient heritage that has a far-reaching influence on our present world, but I don't think the study of this heritage should provide us with straightforward lessons. A search for those is bound to lead to a distortion of history. Rather, I think that studying the past enables us to question the present, because to me, questioning is the opposite of taking for granted. I can say that for me personally, it is an honor that I should receive my scholarship out of the hands of this year's laureate in the past I mentioned, Sir Geoffrey Lloyd, whose scholarship has been a clear example in crossing cultural borders, as well as studying topics and problems in the ancient world that most people in today's society would not think of as ancient in the first place. I am certain that the other recipients either share or have similar feelings of appreciation towards all laureates. We thank you all dearly.
Thank you very much, Elon. I'd like to thank again the 2013 Dan David Prize laureates and wish the scholarship recipients much success in their research endeavors. This concludes this evening's ceremony. Thank you very much all for coming. Thank you.